Hi, we're going to go over frequency tables and line plots. The essential question you need to be able to understand is how can information be gathered, recorded, and organized with a frequency table and a line plot? The vocabulary you need to know is histogram, stem and leaf plots, circle graph, line plot, intervals, frequency, the x axis, the y axis, the independent and dependent variables. A histogram is a graphical display where the data is grouped into ranges such as 100 to 149, 150 to 199, etc., and then it is plotted as bars. The height of each bar shows how many are in each range. Similar to a bar graph, but a histogram, each bar is for a range of data. So in a bar graph, it's for a single data, but in histogram, it's for a range, and they butt up against each other. A stem would be for a tens place. And then the 2 would be its leaf for the ones place. So this helps you understand a stem and leaf plot and how the data is organized. A circle graph is a graph that represents data using sections of a circle. And the sector, which is a section of a circle, is formed by two radii, and the arc of the edge of the circle would connect the radii. So this has got three sectors: wife, the kids, and me, usually in percents or fractions. A line plot is a number line where x's are there for each frequency of data, how many times they appear. All the lines will have labels and to tell you what data was being counted. And so the line plot shows data on a number line with an X to show how many times the number comes up. And another name for a line plot is called a dot plot, but it's actually the same thing. Interval are all the numbers between two given numbers. So, like the first blue one here is 0 to 19, and then 20, and so forth. Frequency table is a way of organizing your data to say how often it occurs. So the one would have occurred 4 times. Your x-axis is the one going left to right, and your y-axis goes up and down. Your independent variable affects the change in the dependent variable. So your independent variable, again, is your x values, and your dependent variable are your y values. Data is going to be information that's often given in the form of numbers or facts. Again, frequency is the number of tally marks. A frequency table displays your tally marks and your frequency, telling you how many times each occurs. And the line plot is a number line that uses Xed marks to show the frequencies of numbers. So I've got two diagrams. I got a frequency chart and I have a line plot. So the frequency chart, so we had 5 times that one occurred. And if you look at the line plot, it's showing you the 5 times it occurs. So we use the frequency table to help us organize the line plot. There are 22 marks in all, and they get this by counting all the X's. So the total number of students is 22. The total number of X marks above 3 is 6 to match here. So 6 students read 3 magazines. So the total number of X marks above 4 is 2. And the X marks above 6 is 4. And so this is why they tell you the total number of X marks above the numbers 4, 5, and 6 is 6. So 6 students read 4 or more books. What's the most magazines read? And how many students read that magazine? The most read was 3, and 6 read that.